We are in February, Sunbeams 2, so we are heading towards our compositions being completed. So let's get started with our song. And we're going to say it's cold because it's not very warm out there today. When the sun peeks from behind the clouds, the sunbeams sing and play. We will be together when it's kind of cold. It is our music day. Then we'll see who's joining in the fun. Clap your hands and tap your toes. Keep time with everyone. Join hands. When we join our hands and circle round, the sunbeams bring a smile. We will be together in our class and happy all the while. Then we'll see who's joining us today. Hello Kevin, hello Sunbeams, we're all here to play. All right hand, let's say hello to everyone. Hello everyone. Let's do our scale. Do, Okay, is this major or minor? And remember, major is happy, minor is sad. That one's happy. This one. That one's sad. Okay, so listen to major and minor and sing your do, mi, so, upper do. Which note did I repeat? So, do, mi. Right? So, we are going to work then on our E minor scale and looking at the H45. What chord is this? So this is our G major chord. This is our E minor chord, and we have F sharp in the key signature. So our G major sounds happy, E minor sounds sad, all right? And they don't sound the same. So you're going to go through, color those on there. The next page over, we are going to look at some terms. So we have a repeat sign, that means go back to the beginning, do it again. We have a quarter rest, one count of quiet. We have a fermata, means we're going to hold it longer than it's written. An octave is 8 notes from C to C, counting C is 1, and our top C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is 8. An ensemble is a group playing together, and a minor scale sounds sad. That is our happy, is our sad. So the third note of the scale really clues us in whether we're happy or sad. Allegro is quick and lively or fast. DC alpha. So DC stands for da capo, which means from the beginning. Alpha means to the end. Ritardando, gradually getting slower. So listening through things on masterclass this weekend, ritardando is something that we struggle with. And it's gradually, little bit at a time, not suddenly slowing down. It's getting a little bit slower at a time. So think about that one. Adagio is slow, and then DC alpha and ritardando. Okay, so those are terms that we're going to work at. And then fill in the story. Write the notes in the treble clef. So you're going to go through and name the notes in the bass clef, and then you're going to put the note in the treble clef as well. So you might want to do this over 2 days, but make sure you've got 2 things you've got to do. Name the note and always use capitals for note names, and then go back and put the note in the treble clef, the same note that's in the bass clef. All right, so W35 line 1, we will work on our chords for E minor, and make sure you're doing this every day and counting out loud. Okay. And K37 is our thunder and lightning page. So this is in the key of E minor with our D sharp, our raised 7th note. We have an acciaccatura D sharp to E, so we're playing together, releasing that D sharp really fast. And some of you might not get to this, and that's just fine. Just make sure you recognize, adagio is slow. You know that we're in the key of E minor. You know what fortissimo means and pianissimo. And work on your festival pieces, okay? So festival registration is open this week, so we need to make sure that it closes on Friday. So make sure you get your information sent to me. I'll give you class names and numbers, and then you go into Oil Sands Rotary Music Festival and go do the online registration, all right? And like I said, it closes Friday. There is no exceptions to that. So make sure that we mark our calendar and get it done sooner rather than later in case there is some problem, okay? Then on L24, we are looking at, we're going to write in the counting to start with. So 1 and 2 and then we're going to go through and decide whether this is 2/4, 3/4, or 4/4. And there's a couple clues going through each one that tell you that it can't be one thing or, and the first one, the clue is a whole note. Whole note, it's got to be 4/4, okay? And rhythm bags, if you could clap this back to me first and then put it down as a story, okay? Again, clap it together. And then write your rhythm story, okay? And the next one that I'm going to do is, again, together, clap it, and then write it down as a rhythm story, okay? So make sure you are doing the sight reading surprise packages in the W section. And do one of those a day. And like I said, W35 and our scale, we need to do those ones. But if you don't get to Thunder and Lightning, that is just fine. Compositions. So I need pictures sent to me as you're working on your final copies, so we don't have to go back and fix things as we go through there. So remember, you need a title. You need a tempo. So whether it's adagio or moderato or allegro, they need to decide. We need dynamics, forte, piano, crescendo, decrescendo. Again, they decide what they use. We also need articulation. So phrasing or staccato or a combination of both. Remember, we need a double bar line at the end, and they have to put their own name on the composition themselves. Okay. So I think that gives you lots to work on. Masterclass went really well, and most of you had really good performances with your pieces there. So I think we'll work at trying to get our first, like our masterclass piece, recorded before we go into February break. And that gives us time then to just focus on our second piece and make sure we have that ready by, the middle of March type of thing. Okay. So have a really good week, 5 happy practices, and I will say goodbye. So long, farewell, our music class is over. We sang a bit and played a bit, and now it's time to study it. And remember, I need compositions no later than the 14th. Have a good week.